Love, not war. I think that is a great quote because we should be happy.
I think that would depend on I think that would depend on a lot of different things, like how they acted, I guess. I think they are more calm in situations, so I think they would react better to like wars and stuff. So in that aspect, I think they would be more like better to be president, but in like terms of like spending, I don't know if they would be better. But yeah, I don't know. Like,
I personally do not think so. I don't think.
I think maybe, but since everyone perceives men as the top leader, then they wouldn't even get that recognition to begin with. So like, I don't know.
I think women are just like too emotional.
Too emotional?
Yeah, I think men are just like straightforward. They're like, I don't know, like I feel like men are better leaders than like would be.
Okay.
I feel like there are probably women who would be a better leader than a specific man.
Yeah, I could probably list a few women who lead better than me at being president, but I think it's kind of a case by case. It's not does a woman lead better than a man or a man lead better than a woman. It's like there's going to be women that are going to lead better than me, and there's going to be men that will lead better than that person and that person.
Question. Not necessarily. I think that men typically have more of like a leadership like role just because of like their stature, and they're more of they say what they want, and they're more of like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like strong in their opinion. Direct, yeah. Versus a woman's more of a compassionate, like typically. So, but I do think that like women can be of equality with being leaders as well. So.
Would a woman make a better leader than a man? Can't answer that.
no.
No, because if you, it's like it's a representation, right? So to say that, let's say that a woman would make a better leader because she represents women better, but then is that then saying that she doesn't represent men? Or a black person represents black people better? Does that then maybe he cannot represent white people or Asian people? Or it's really an issue of capability.
Today withheld sex.
Oh gosh, what? Why? I'm not saying that. That sounded wrong. Well, sorry, it looked like a slut. I'm just if they withheld sex, I don't know, like,
I think a better one would be just wait till marriage.
Wait, is it just like withheld
Well, it'd be
sex?
like all women just
Trying, for instance, in our story,
they withheld sex to make
so that
the war would end.
Oh, for like a cause.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
If it was
probably
for a
would
cause.
change a guy's mind or something. I don't know. Like, it's pretty.
It's powerful.
Yeah. I don't know.
Okay, so the three of us are married, and I feel like you are not. Like, I feel like using anything as a bargaining tool. It's just sad. Like, that's just not the way that a marriage should work. I mean, whether it's sex or it's money or whatever else, trying to use something to get use whatever it is to manipulate another person to get what you want. I feel like that's just sad. That's not the way relationships should work.
And what do you think would happen if every woman today withheld sex as a bargaining tool?
Withheld sex as a bargaining tool?
To get what they want.
A lot of angry husbands. Withheld sex as a bargaining tool. And oh god, that's a good question. What would happen? What do you mean?
Like,
define the question.
Okay, so in the story we read, every woman withheld sex to end a war, to make them sign a treaty.
Oh, interesting.
So, like in that type of situation, type of thing. So, like to basically get what they want out of the men, to make them behave a certain way.
Interesting.
I mean, it's not like indefinitely, like the world will end or something, but...
The question is, can women handle that?
The women didn't like it.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't think that's classy. I think that you should respect yourself, and if that's what you have pleasure in doing, if that what makes you happy, that's okay. But I think it's a little manipulative, towards whoever they're trying to manipulate.
Okay.
I don't agree with it, and I think that it is sad that some women do that because they're demeaning themselves and their worth, and I think that they should set themselves a higher standard.
Okay.
I mean, if they had to, then why not? But do I think a woman is equipped? I think my personal beliefs are that I think God made women and men differently, and so it doesn't mean that men are better than women or vice versa. But yeah, I think men are better equipped to fight in the sense that I'm imagining. But yeah, if it came down to it, I'd bear arms with beside a woman to.
I think that the other thing is like,
take down.
I don't even know if this is my personal opinion, but just the idea is just like a lot of men feel like this protection all of a sudden on if there's a woman there with them. It's like I feel like I need to be protecting them, and you can't have that mentality when you're at war. Like you're already worrying.
I think that they should be allowed to. I don't know about the psychological aspects of it, but women who want to risk their lives for their country, I think they should be allowed to do that even on the front lines.
I think that's okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think they would be as good as guys, like fighting on the front line. I don't know, like again with like the emotions of like I don't know. I read this thing last year that like women, if like they saw their guy like a buddy like dying or whatever, like they wouldn't keep fighting for like what their cause is. They would like go down and help, but like men are more likely to like keep on fighting and then worry about that. I don't know. So it just depends on.
I guess it might be a little disconcerting, but after a while you would probably get used to it, if it's what happens all the time. That's just, it's life, right?
Exactly. I think like the first reaction would probably be try not to stare.
I would probably just go hide in my room and be like, what is going on in this world?
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you.